Hey guys, Nuccio Africanus back with part 3 to the Warhammer 3 generator map. I guess not beta anymore because we're really trying to build it out now. It's kind of decided in my mind. Sorry, I'm a little bit red. I made a fence in my backyard yesterday. Didn't wear sunscreen. So the fence looks great, but I'm a little bit burnt. But don't worry, I'm fine. So nothing like Malekith got burned, you know? These are only like sunburn. So yeah, let's look at the factions. We have a lot of factions now. We've built out Naggarond, and it's looking really good. Our factions, we have a ton of them, looking awesome as, you know. What I just want to show you one thing though. So, oh, where is it? I thought I had it. Oh, maybe Ripperhorn tribe. Yeah, for like horde factions, I have like a little thing here, and Nakai the Wanderer. I guess I did another one. Yeah, that's what I mean. So like Nakai just starts here without a province. It's kind of hard to tell. So that's what I was trying to say. Is like, should I do it like this, you think? So you can see like Nakai the Wanderer kind of here. I mean, yeah. Another thing too is like I will reposition a lot of this when after I'm done with the height map, because every time I do the height map, it resets everything. So it just would be a pain to like get these looking perfectly, the titles. But this is like a question for you guys. So Nakai the Wanderer is a horde faction. Looks like this. It's really hard to tell. But I also did these beastmen over here, which are a horde location. I gave them like a little bit of some markings so you can tell. So which one do you like better for the horde factions? Let me know what you think so that it's easy, you know, should I do it like Nakai the Wanderer or should I do it like this? That's a question to ask. Okay, and then that's enough of the factions. Let's go to climates now. So we have, you know, look up here. We have Chaos Waste now. We have Frozen. We have Mountain. We have Desert. We have Waste from here, actually. We've already had that before. We have Magical Forest. We have Savannah. We have Jungle. So climates are looking really nice. A lot of diversity here. All the rest of this is just placeholder climate. But we'll get to that eventually. And let's see here. What else we have? Provinces. Have a ton of provinces. Looking real good. Down here. Very easy to tell the different regions and things. Say, yep, looking really good here. And then we also have another update for the provinces, but I'll get into that in a bit. Just going to go over a general overview. And then we'll see, we have race. We did races. Oh, no, we didn't do races, did we? So a lot of Dark Elves, obviously. Norska, Skaven, Greenskins, Tomb Kings, Wood Elves, Lizardmen, Vampire Coast. So these are looking good. So yeah, it's basically the update of the map. Just did this region here. Come, please explore it. Let me know what you think. I have abandoned provinces look like this, you know, just because, well, actually, because there's no race there, obviously. And then going back to factions. Also, for one thing, I kind of made an abandoned faction just to highlight what's been abandoned. Maybe we'll turn this to white eventually after everything else is filled in, but just so it's clear that I've actually gotten to it and it's not just needs to be done still. That's why it's a little bit of a different color. Like things like right here, this is not in the game yet. This white, you know, this is like the borders of the current mortal empires. We might build onto that later. But yeah, that's basically the gist of this. So there's two other things I want to talk about. So first is that we have a new team member who's going to help develop this. He's trying to become a developer and glad to have him on the team. His name is Kevin, and we'll get to his video in a second. I talked to him earlier and actually already put in his changes, and we'll go over his changes in that video. They're already live on the site, so you'll be able to enjoy them. In the video, I do say like, oh, you know, like, I'll see if I get to them. I already put them up there. So looking good. And another thing is I have to decide if the world is going to be flat or round. So I've talked to other people on the site, or sorry, not on the site, on YouTube, who are saying, well, like in lore, you know, the world is flat. Like this plane of existence is flat in Warhammer. And okay, so that's definitely true. But I want to show you guys a video from that CA made for the Vortex, and it very clearly shows the world as a sphere. So the question is Creative Assembly willing to break the lore for the game? But we'll get into that in a second. So first up, let's watch the video. Let's get introduced to Kevin and see what he made us and what he's going to make in the future for the website. All right, see you guys in a second. Hey, Kevin, it's nice to have you on the team. So do you want to walk us through what you've been doing last week to help on the code side of the project?
Oh, yes, for sure. And hi, nice to meet you all. So basically, I changed the names from here. In this specific line, I think it was short name on this, and I changed it to region name so it looks way better or it makes more sense. And in here, I also changed it. I think it
wasn't province, but we would definitely want province there. So that's the
yeah. Yeah, so basically I changed the name so it looks way better and it makes sense for everybody.
Cool. Are you going to, and you're also making a back button for next week, it looks like?
Yes, I did like this, but I have to make it better. I have to implement more style to it so it can also direct to the actual back, back tab.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely put in the region name and the province for the province editor. That's a really good change. And so you want to do this basically because you're trying to become a developer, right, Kevin?
Yes, I'm trying to. Yes.
So you're more of a TFT fan, but League of Legends fan, but you interested at all in getting involved in the Warhammer world?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, after the back button, do you have we'll be able to give you some more things, or we'll definitely do that. But yeah, it's looking good so far, and it's great to have help developing, and it's gonna be a really cool thing to put on your resume to get that first job. Like if there's a lot of people out there who want to develop, like honestly, it doesn't matter your degree. It doesn't matter. A whole lot doesn't matter except for your portfolio. It's really basically like, can you actually do it? Like they don't care if your portfolio is basically like nothing, and they're gonna hire you. They're not gonna hire you. So this is really cool. This is gonna be a really cool thing to add to your portfolio, and we're really looking forward to seeing what else you make. It's really cool to have you on the team. And we're gonna have to get you into some Warhammer games, though. You can't just code. You can't just say coding. Is there anything else you want to say to the channel before we switch back to the other things we're talking about?
Just be patient with me. That's all.
Cool. Well, thanks, Kevin. We'll definitely see you next week and see how the progress on the back button goes. And you guys, I'll definitely put Kevin's changes for the province in probably before you watch the video. If not, maybe later on Monday night. And yeah, thanks again, Kevin.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, see ya. So guys, that was Kevin. I hope you like him. Really nice guy. I hope he uses this project in his portfolio with his other projects and lands that first job, starts his career off right. And I think he will. Another thing is, though, I don't think he's going to continue to work on the back button. We talked about it offline, and it's probably not the most useful thing to do yet because we only have the Mortal Empires version of the map. We don't have the other 3 maps, and most people are just going to be looking at the most recent one. So it's okay that it just launches into a new tab, and probably right now it's okay. So he's going to be working on the resources, and we'll see what he comes up with next week. So moving on to the flat Earth issue, or is it flat or not flat? So I kind of had the assumption because of a video Creative Assembly did in the Vortex with the Skaven, where there's a Skaven rocket in the sky, and you kind of see the curvature of the Earth a little bit. But then this gentleman here, Fisherman 52, he's given me a lot of evidence, and definitely in the actual lore, like as of now, I think it's safe to say that the world is flat in Warhammer. And, you can go on this first video. Here's the proof, as well as some other articles. But the thing is, let's see. If we go back to this video here, you just humor me and we can watch it. You can see the curvature here. And if you also, before watch the video, take a note, is that like, I know Wizards is not Creative Assembly, but Wizards, Magic the Gathering actually had the same thing where a lot of these worlds, like Dominaria and stuff, they were not worlds, they were flat plains. But Wizards changed it to Earth, like to an actual planet in one of their videos. Like they put Dominaria as a planet with Karn talking. If you're not into Magic the Gathering, you might be like, what are you talking about? But the point is, it's not like in modern times they might, Hasbro Wizards changed Magic from being a bunch of planes to being a bunch of planets. So maybe for gameplay reasons, Creative Assembly still might be planning on making it a globe so that, Cathay can interact with Naggarond and vice versa. So it's not just so linear. But again, let's just watch the video and then you can let me know what you think.
And from the realm of ruin, the Skaven's horned god visited its creatures. Clever child, it whispered with the voice of 1,000 screeching rats. The celestial event that weakened the vortex was of Skaven design. A parody of the true comet. The Council of 13 were architects of this grand manipulation. They ordered the devious contraption built. Its task.
So this is what I'm talk about right here. Is like I'm trying to like actually like frame it as if you're here. You can't see my hands, like if I just point at the screen. But if you look at the top right of your screen, you can see it's definitely whoever the artist was thought the world was flat, right? The Warhammer world was flat, or sorry, round rather, not flat. And you can kind of see it right there. There's stars, and you can see the curvature at the top right. And so I don't know if that's just an artist's like interpretation that they just didn't understand the lore. I'm not saying the person who made this video probably has a lot of good skills, but they might not be the biggest Warhammer lore person. I'm not sure. So that's something to look into. Like, if you can help me figure out, is the world going to be flat? Is it always going to be flat? Or will it eventually be round? Will they break the lore? Will they make this world a flat Earth? Or, sorry, a flat Warhammer world? Or a round Warhammer world? So that's all what I want to leave you guys with. This is what I'm debating, because I think it will actually, it might seem kind of trivial, but I think it actually matters. Like, because then we can kind of decide, like, how are they actually going to build out the world? Like, how is Mortal Empires going to evolve? I think it's a really important question that we eventually need to answer. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned. The next video I release, hopefully I'll have, Lustria, Norska, maybe some of the old world done, and get the whole Mortal Empires map done, put in some new features, code a little bit more, and then build out the Chaos Dwarves, Kislev, and Cathay, and everything like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know. Check out what I've done so far. I've kind of made the provinces in the north a little bit different because of map distortions, because I'm still leaning towards a round Warhammer world. So that's also might be why you might, these territories are kind of distorted. So there's an end game with that. So that's why I did it like that. So it'll make more sense in the long run. So these are, sometimes if they look a little bit weird, flat, it's because at the final version, I'm going to try to make the map distortions disappear and it'll look better round, hopefully, or it won't work out at all. So yeah, Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more updates, and like and subscribe if you want more updates. Please join the Discord and the Reddit and everything if you want to participate and contribute like Kevin is. We'd be glad to have you. Yep. So anyway, guys, see you next time. Bye.